Hi everyone, welcome to Outdoor Adventuring Gear, and today guys, I've got 5 more great products from Temu. And before we begin, no, Temu does not sponsor our channel. It's just stuff I buy on my own, try out, and love to share with everybody because there's so much stuff on there, a lot of it gets overlooked. I'm going to be listing the products from the least expensive to the most expensive, and even the most expensive product on this list is still under $20. I'll put all the links below so you guys can find them easy. Of course, they change a lot on Temu from who's selling it at what time. Hopefully you can find them and get the same deals I did. One is I bought a set of these tent pole clips. They're the things that you come across and you're surprised you never thought of it, and now that you see it, you want it. So as soon as I saw these, I purchased them. I bought a set of 2. They only cost me $4.95. Each one is just over 4 inches this way and just over an inch in thickness. And basically guys, all they are is you have your pole, you clip this on your pole, and you can hang things from it. Here's an example. This is nothing more than a hiking pole, but of course if this was your tarp pole, you would clamp that on there and you could hang whatever you want from that hook. And you could hang hats, small bags, lights. I think this will work really good at campsites. Of course, the heavier this gets, you're going to start to release this spring on the back. But I could see this holding at least 5 pounds of weight. That's something you should be aware of. And you could put multiple clips on each of your tent poles, and then you could have one this way, or you could spin one the other way. It just gives you a lot of options at your campsite. It's just one of those things you come across, you're like, wow, why didn't I think of that? Because I've always been tying things up wherever I can or using little S-clips, but I like this because it's so versatile. Up and down the pole, however you want it, and on whatever angle you need it. Now these are just made of steel, so they will rust in time if you get them wet. Just make sure you dry them off, or do what I do. I usually spray anything I have that might rust down with WD-40 and wipe it off, and each of these only weighs 2 ounces. Now number 2 is this tactical MOLLE water bottle pouch. I bought 2 of these, but one by itself is only $7.13, of course, when I purchased it. I bought the black because it goes good with my black pack, which I will be putting up on the channel soon, guys. It was a gift from my son. These blew me out of the water. Again, a lot of the stuff that I've gotten off Temu so far that is supposed to be military gear, of course, it's not military grade, but I'm really impressed with the quality and what they put in some of these products. I bought 2 of these, so of course it was just over $14. Okay, first, what I really love about is the expansibility, hope that's a word, of these. Of course, if they're collapsed, they're only like that. But if you have something in there and you want to stuff it, this thing can really open up. It doesn't have to be just for water bottles, although that's what I purchased it for. It does have MOLLE webbing all around it. You have MOLLE webbing here on the front, MOLLE webbing on the sides, you have MOLLE webbing on the back. You have your straps here, which you can attach to whatever you have that has MOLLE webbing already on it. The zippers are not YKK, but they are good zippers with a good cover. The front pocket is a pocket, but it does have some MOLLE webbing inside, which you can use to put maybe some forks or knives or whatever you need to put, but they're not elastic. They're straight MOLLE webbing, and it is a good sized little pouch they give you. Of course, the inner pouch is very deep. There's no MOLLE webbing in it. It's just a big pouch, of course. Holds my Nylon bottle and my canteens with still plenty of room. There's not even nowhere near a tight fit. It does have a drain hole at the bottom in case it gets wet, and it is made completely of nylon. It does have a couple of rings on the back here if you wanted to attach it to something other than using the MOLLE webbing. And it does have a very interesting carabiner. I'm not sure exactly what it's made of. It is magnetic, so it's probably painted steel, but I do like it. It is functional, and you still can use that to hang something from it if you want to. Each pouch weighs just over 6 ounces on my scale. Top to bottom is just about 10 inches. The width on the bottom here is about 5 inches, just this pocket here. And if you have something in it, of course, the expandability is different, but just like that, and the relaxed is about 5 to 6 inches. Just to give you guys an idea of the space you have with this. But it is a great addition to my pack. You also have Velcro strips here, and a big piece of Velcro on the top. Do anything you want with the Velcro. Usually a lot of people put their decals on. These can be used for so many other things than just put your water bottle in. So it gives you that opportunity to label it if you want, or attach something else, maybe light to it, that you could attach with Velcro. Number 3 is something I've been using at home other than just camping. But when I saw it, I said, I'm buying those. I didn't even know, honestly, they existed. I bought these stainless steel zip ties. Really genius product, because I usually use wire when I'm at campsites a lot of times when I have it on me, or regular zip ties, something of that nature. But to have these at such a cheap price, I only paid $7.39 for 100 of these. I'll show you up close how they work. Pretty simple, but you guys understand what I mean when you can use this for so many things at the campsite and at home, and even for automotive purposes. Now, in the pack I got the pack where each of these is 8 inches in length. They do have other sizes and other lengths that you can get. And what I mean by sizes is they have other thicknesses. But I wanted to use this because I probably could use this the most for smaller things. If I needed some heavy duty ones, they'll probably be up on the channel sometime later if I purchase them, because I do have home things I think they would work great for. But basically, guys, it's just like any other zip tie that you'll get. You will just fold it over on itself, insert it, and push it through. They say these are good for 198 pounds of pull. All I can tell you is once it goes through, guys, I can pull that with everything I got till it hurts and they don't budge. Only one kind of negative is a regular zip tie, you can put something in there and release it. These do not release. So I've got to find a use for this one now. But really good product, really lightweight. Of course, they weigh, guys, I don't even want to put this on my scale. This is not even going to show up on a scale. But they weigh nothing, and you could use this for everything around a campsite. Just one of those things we didn't even think about, but has so many possible uses. Now, number 4, I only paid $8.79 for this. And it has a long title. Basically, it's a piece of fireproof cloth. Now, I've used this on the channel already. It did amazingly well, guys. It comes, I bought this size I have came in 26.5 by 31.5 inches. It has worked beyond what I thought this would do for that price. Basically, it's a fireproof material with grommets all around the corners where you can use it for what you want it to. I used it up on the channel, and I used it at my last camp, and I put a fire pit over top this and burned over top this for almost 4 hours, guys. This thing was covered with ash and heat and coals. And all it did was discolor a little bit. I'll show you. Here's the original color. But this is what it looks like now. The coloring came off. That's it. There's no holes. There's no wearing pattern on this. There's no place other than the color where I can see that I've used it. But here I have this big of a fireproof mat that I can use for a lot of things. And for just over $8 with grommet, the stitching is immaculate along it. It's well worth it, but every time I see this now, I think of that Rorschach test. What do you guys see? But it is an amazing piece of kit to have for this price. I've been looking at fireproof mats for a while, and when I came across this, I said, you know what? I'm buying one of those for that price. If it fails, I'm going to let everybody know, and if it does good, I'm going to let everybody know. It's worked well, but the only thing, guys, just be aware when you use these mats, you're never, ever going to get the smell of smoke out of it again. It's just always going to stink or smell like smoke. So I keep this one in the plastic bag it came in. That way it doesn't smell up the room I have it stored in. But this is a great piece of kit. Now, the one I bought only came in this color, this gold, on the link I'm going to put down below. I don't know if it comes in other colors. All I can say is if it does come in any other color, guys, it might discolor like this after you use it. So number 4 was something I've been wanting for a while, and I love it. I recommend it. On to the last one. Number 5, it's the most expensive thing on the list. I paid $18.66 for it, but they go for a lot more than that on Amazon, and I'm so glad I purchased this. It's an emergency crank radio, but it comes with so much other features. Now, mine weighs just over 12 ounces on my scale. It is 6 inches in length this way, 3 inches in height, and just over 2 inches in width. This has so many features and is so worth it. It's great to have. I recommend everyone buy one of these straight out of the bat, put it in your car, forget about it. I took this down to my son's when the hurricane came through. This way we had backup just in case something else failed with phones or charging or electric. We were lucky we didn't have to use it, but we had it just in case. This comes with so many features. I'm going to take you guys up close, point them all out. This comes in several colors. I bought the black, but to each their own. Comes with a bag, comes with a charging cable. Just a great piece of kit. Let me show it to you guys up close. So there you go, 5 more great camping pieces of kit from Temu. I know some of them probably don't qualify for camping, but they can be used camping, so I'm calling them camping kit. I love putting these videos up, showing these products from Temu. I do it with Amazon too, at any place I can get a good deal, but lately Temu's been hitting it out of the park, so I've been buying them. I like their products, I like their gear. Please, no political stuff on this channel. Guys, you know what I've said before, take that to another channel. We're not going that route here. We're just talking gear and stuff, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. Of course, I'm sure I'm going to be buying more stuff, and I'll test it as I get it, and I'll put it up on the channel. And right now, in the last couple things I've bought, I still haven't had any more failures yet, so if I get a piece of crap, I'm going to put it up there and show you guys. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click it. That little click, guys, I say, is just a second for you, but it helps the channel out in so many ways. I'll talk to you guys again real soon. I'm out for now.